Hello, my freaky darlings. Welcome back. This week, I'm exploring yet another strange, beautiful, and incredibly creepy place, the Sedlec Ossuary. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with ossuaries, they are basically containers or rooms which the bones of the dead are placed in. In some cases, they are entire rooms or buildings that are made from and decorated with human bone. They are often used when graveyards are full and they need to make space for new arrivals. So the old bones are then moved to the ossuary. So it's basically upcycling for human bones. So the Sedlec Ossuary is also known as the Church of Bones and is a Roman Catholic chapel beneath the cemetery church of All Saints, which is part of the former Sedlec Abbey in the Czech Republic. The ossuary is apparently the final resting place for somewhere between 40,000 and 70,000 people. The bones have been arranged artistically to form decorations and furniture for the chapel. It's also, strangely enough, among the most visited tourist attractions in the Czech Republic. Apparently it gets over 200,000 visitors a year. It's also listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In 1278, Henry, the abbot of the Cistercian monastery in Sedlec, was sent to the Holy Land by King Ottokar II of Bohemia. He returned with a small amount of earth he had removed from Golgotha and sprinkled it over the Abbey cemetery. Yeah, he stole earth from Israel and sprinkled it on the cemetery. The word of this act soon spread, and the cemetery in Sedlec became a desirable burial site throughout Central Europe. So instead of destination weddings, it's a destination funeral site. In the mid-14th century, during the Black Death and after the Hussite Wars in the early 15th century, many thousands were buried in the Abbey cemetery, so it had to be made one hell of a lot bigger. Around 1400, a Gothic church was built in the centre of the cemetery with a vaulted upper level and a lower chapel to be used as the ossuary for the mass graves, unearthed during construction or simply slated for demolition to make room for new burials. After 1511, the task of exhuming the skeletons and stacking their bones in the chapel was given to a half-blind monk of the order. Yeah. Okay, so between 1703 and 1710, a new entrance was constructed to support the front wall, which was starting to lean outward, and the upper chapel was rebuilt. This work was designed by Jan Santini Eichel in the Czech Baroque style. In 1870, František Rindt, a woodcarver, was employed by the Schwarzenberg family to put the bones that had been just basically heaped into some sort of order and to decorate the chapel. So he clearly had an interesting artistic style, and he even put his signature on the wall near the entrance of the chapel in bone. One of the most impressive works of creepy art created by Rindt in the chapel is a chandelier of bones, which apparently contains at least one of every bone in the human body, and hangs from the centre of the nave with garlands of skulls draped the vault. The entire chapel is decorated with crosses and other intricate designs, all made from human bones. And apparently, while it sounds rather macabre and is a little bit creepy, it's apparently quite peaceful. So, have you ever been to an ossuary? And what was that like? Inquiring minds would like to know. And how would you feel about having your bones put into some sort of art form like that? I actually think it would be kind of cool. It would certainly be far more interesting than having my bones cooked and turned to ashes or being put in a hole somewhere. Certainly adds some kind of artistic bent to the afterlife. What do you think? Anyway, that's it for this week. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and share it with people who are also fascinated by weird shit, mythical creatures, ghosts, urban legends, things that go bump in the night, and just weird places. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and remember you too must die. Or, as the Romans said, memento mori. But hopefully not anytime soon. Anyway, bye.